Okay guys, so I am doing a video today on this makeup right here. I've got the new Jaclyn palette, the new Hourglass palette, the new makeup Morphe X Ariel brushes. So, if you want to see how I got this look and swatches these products and how they perform and my thoughts, then just keep on watching. Okay, so I think I'm going to go ahead and start with eyes first. I'm going to start with this, and my lovely friend Kelsey sent me these brushes and I am so excited. I wanted these so bad. So I'm going to use these today. These are back in stock, I believe, and I know that they are now being sold at Ulta, the eye brush set and the face brush set. So I'm really excited to use these. I wanted these so bad. So thank you, Kelsey. I will actually have her info, her Instagram, and she does videos too, so I will have her video listed down below. I guess I'll go ahead and give you swatches. I don't know if you guys want swatches or not, but I will go ahead and swatch them. So I'm going to do the top row first. These are so soft. Those are really crappy swatches, but from right to left, you have Chic Happens, Just Barely, Good Vibes, Boo Bear, Booked, and Cinnamon Roll. I'm barely doing this because I'm not trying to like do anything drastic. You have All Luxe, Birthday Suit, Drippin', and Risque Business. Then you have Striptease and Expose. So I know those aren't the greatest swatches. I'm using Natural Daylight, so this is about as real as it's gonna get. Now that that's done, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the Morphe X Ariel. What number is this? Does this not have a number? Seriously? Okay. It doesn't have a number. There's not a number on it. So this one. If you have this brush set, then you'll know, but it looks kind of like this. The shade Just Barely. Obviously, there's only so much you can do with this palette, which is why I like it, because I don't like having to think too much about what I'm going to do. I don't really wear eyeshadow that much, like ever, and I actually haven't been wearing makeup hardly at all in like the last almost 2 years. Now what I'm going to do is I want to use this brush so bad. This is this big fluffy brush, which is like the main reason that I wanted this. So I'm going to take this fluffy brush and I'm going to go into the shade Good Vibes, which is definitely, I don't know what I'm doing, so I'm just kind of, why can't I figure this out? Why is this like I've never done this before? I'm going to put this, okay, she's pigmented. I want everything to be really buffed out. These brushes are so soft. I really want to get the face brush set too. I use new stuff. Like I used a new moisturizer, and then I used like 3 different things under my eyes, and I'm really not like, oh my god, I'm an idiot. I found it. It's at the very bottom. This is the A11, and the other one I used is the A25. Okay, there it is. Found it. Okay. Now, see, this is the problem with eyeshadow. I always get scared to go too dark. I don't know why, because I literally used to always wear freaking dark, smoky eyes. One of my old clubbing friends used to call me a raccoon because of how dark I did my makeup. I'm going to take this one. This is the A20, and I want to make this a little bit darker. I don't know if I want to go in with Boo Bear or Booked. I think I'm going to go in with Boo Bear, which is this one right here, and then I'll do Booked on my lower lash line. That sounds like a plan to me. This is, seriously, I have not been excited about a makeup product like this in a really long time. Plus, I love anything Jaclyn does because I've always been a fan of Jaclyn, even despite all of her everything that people canceled her for and whatever else. But I love the way she's always done her makeup. Her products have always just been like my aesthetic, and so I was really excited when I saw this. I know a lot of people had a lot of hate to say about it, but I don't understand. It's like, come on, guys. I really have nothing better to do. Okay, I know this is looking kind of rough right now, but I swear I'll fix it. It's not going to be this bad. These brushes are great. Okay, I'm going to go back in with the A11, and I want to take the Just Barely shade, and I want to kind of run it all over. So I'm kind of just buffing this all together to try and make everything look cohesive. I'm not going to act like I know what I'm doing. Okay, and then this is the A29, and I want to go under the lash line with the shade Booked. So let's see how this. Yes, I love these colors for fall. It's such a fall color. I'm gonna set this up with my ring light, and I probably should have done that, but it's over there, and I thought natural light would be great, but apparently it's not working out too well. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm gonna take a little bit of that shade Booked, which is what I just put under, and I'm gonna kind of like V it up into my crease a little bit. That's where we're at so far. I think I'm just gonna stick to clothing videos, guys. I'll do makeup hauls, but doing my makeup on camera is not really my forte. Okay, now I'm gonna go back in with the same brush I used in the beginning, the A25, and I want to take the shade Good Vibes. I'm gonna mix the shade Good Vibes and Just Barely, kind of just go back and forth, and kind of try and smoke this out a little bit. Y'all are literally balanced on my desk chair in front of my window. See, I don't use a lot of shimmer on my lids. I always just do the inner corner and the brow bone. I'm not sure what, like, okay, this is the A19. I'm gonna take this side, and I'm gonna go in with Chic Happens. Like this. Actually, I'm gonna take Birthday Suit, and I'm gonna put that on my lid, and then I'm gonna take All Luxe and go in the inner corner and stuff, because I feel like this is not good enough. I am going to, actually, I do this all the time. I always go back in with a big fluffy brush just to make sure if there's any type of fallout or like mixture that I don't like. I always like to go back over like this with a big fluffy brush so that it doesn't look weird. So now I'm going to take this little tiny baby right here. This is the A18, and now I'm going to go ahead and dip into All Luxe, and I'm going to, aw, you gotta be kidding me. I wasn't even using, y'all see that? See, this is why I don't want to do makeup on camera. I wasn't even using the tip of the brush. I was using the actual, like, brush itself. Okay. No. I wish I brought setting spray in here with me. My makeup desk is in the living room, but my husband's in there with her baby, and he's watching TV and stuff, and so it's easier for me to just come in our room. It's normally fine when I'm doing my clothing videos, but trying to do something like this, not so much. I can see myself reaching for this palette a lot. My most used palette, I still have it, is Jaclyn's original Morphe palette, like the one from like 2017. Can y'all see a little better now? Baby Kian is crying. Okay, anyways, I'm gonna go finish my eyes off camera, and then I will be right back to do the rest of my face. This right here. Okay, so I get excited about Hourglass palettes because Hourglass powders are like my favorite. I don't really use them to like besides the loose powder, I did use that today to set my face, but their ambient powders are my favorite to just like dust on my cheeks for a very subtle highlight. And I love, like, I don't know, something about their powders. I've been obsessed with their powders. Their foundation stick is like been my top foundation for years now. So when they came out with these, I was so excited. So anyways, this is the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Edit Universe Unlocked palette. Yeah. Looks like this. And I'm not gonna lie, I don't like this metal packaging. Not for any other reason other than, like, I don't like heavy packaging. I know some people do because they feel like they're getting their money's worth, or it's more like luxe. But to me, I love this because it's just cardboard, it's light, it's easy to hold, it's easy to move. You don't got to worry about it being top heavy and flipping over. It's just a personal preference, but I mean, this isn't horrible or anything, but this is also, it looks like it's a clasp, but it's not. It's one whole piece like that. So anyways, this is what the palette looks like. I'm sorry if y'all can hear my baby crying in the background. This is what the palette looks like, and it's so incredibly pretty. These are very light swatches, by the way. So. There's makeup on my knee, too. What the hey? Okay, anyway. This highlight is what I was most excited about. Oh my goodness, look, it's so pretty. Oh my gosh. Okay, so there's the swatches, and they're very light swatches because I'm not trying to like dig my finger all up in this pan because you ain't gonna be putting it on like that. There's my very crappy swatches, so I'm gonna wipe those off. And let's go ahead and get started on this palette. Okay, let me see. I'm trying to figure out. This is typically the bronzer brush that I use. This is the Morphe Jaclyn JH05 brush. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna take this, and we are going to just dip into this palette. I actually think I used to have this bronzer. I don't remember if it was this shade or not, but I love this brush for bronzer. Yes, I know everyone says you need to hold your brush right out here, but look, it's easier for me to do it this way. The thing I like about their powders is they can be built up and sheared out, and they just look so naturally pretty on the skin. It's not like a super harsh situation, which is why I don't like a lot of makeup products anymore. I just don't like, I have such a minimal collection now. I've gotten rid of so much because it just was overwhelming, and I just felt like, why am I doing this? Honestly. I like taking bronzer over my nose. I will never not do that. I feel like it's cute. Kind of like taking blush over your nose. I like doing that too. My face is starting to look more put together now. See, my little baby hairs all growing back from postpartum hair loss. Like, come on, bro. What is that? Why? See, when I had my first kid, this right here, like this whole patch. Wow, my kid is really angry right now. This whole patch right here went bald. Like, I was parting my hair over here. He's almost 4 now, so obviously, like, it's all growing back in, but, like, I didn't lose that, but, like, y'all see these little hairs? And this brush is my absolute favorite for bronzer. Not even kidding. It's my favorite, but also, like, I'm biased because, like, I swear to God, I'm haunted. What just fell? Something. I'm tripping. Okay. Anyways, now what we're going to do is go into the blushes. Now, this blush right here has me a little bit nervous, but I'm going to go in very lightly if I can find a good brush. Oh, y'all, I did buy Jaclyn's new little brush set that came in this case with the little sponge, and I absolutely love it. I really, really love it to go with this palette. This little brush right here that came in that brush set. Oh my god, it's perfect for like right there. Anyways, okay, I'm gonna use this for my blush because it's what I always use for my blush. I'm gonna go into this darker one, or no, I'll go with the lighter one and then I'll tap the dark one over it so we can just see what they look like. I'm literally, y'all, I'm not even kidding. I've seen people use these and I'm scared. Like, I don't want it to be too much. Y'all see, like, I don't know, can y'all see? That right there literally already is super pink, which I don't mind. It's like bubblegum pink, but like, if you've got deeper skin, by all means, go ham. This is going to look so good on you. But me, who doesn't have, like, deeper skin, I have to be careful. Or I'm going to look like a damn clown. Okay. I know the lighting's not the best. Okay, now what I'm going to do is... I'm probably going to go back over it with my bronzer just because I always do that. I prefer more bronzer than blush, but... Now that I've tested that little bit out, I'm going to go ahead and go into the deeper one. And I'm literally going to do that. Like, y'all see, I barely tap my brush. Do y'all see that? Oh, my Lanta. Okay, let's just see how this... I'm gonna like, sweep the... Y'all... Okay. Y'all can't see this in person. I'm going to take this up. I like taking my, like, if I'm wearing a deeper blush... up like this. I'm not going to bring this any further down because I don't want it coming way out here, but that is so pretty. Oh my gosh. I went back and forth on whether to get this one or the lighter palette, and honestly, I'm so glad that I went with this one. I feel like the way I'm filming right now and the way my setup is like old school YouTube. Like before everything was oversaturated. Okay. I'm not sure how well y'all can see that, but this is beautiful. I highly recommend this palette. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with this brush because I always use this brush. This I don't ever use as like a finishing powder. I use it as a base for my highlight or whatever I end up putting over it. Or a lot of times what I do is I use my Lila B Enchanting, I think that's the name, it's their little cream highlight. I use that as a base and then I put this powder, like the ambient lighting powder, over it, and it is my favorite way to do highlight. That or the Jaclyn Hill Mood Light. It's my favorite. So it's very subtle, but when the sun hits it or the right light hits it, it is so pretty. I can't even begin to explain. Okay, now I'm going to go in with this actual highlight. It's so pretty, and I'm so excited. So I'm going to take a little bit on there. I'm going to do that. Now let's see here. I didn't put very much on my brush. Y'all, I really should have hooked up my ring light. I'm so sorry. Okay, let me try this side. Can we do this side? Will this work? I'm scared. I don't want to go overboard because I'm filming more videos after this. A little bit on my chin. I'm obsessed. Okay. This was the Paige Corin highlight brush, by the way, by Bling Brushes. Okay, so that is the palette. Can you guys see? See my nose and the cheeks? It is so pretty. It would honestly look a lot better if I had better lighting, but I don't. So, or I do, but not at the moment. All I did was I went in with Vive's lip liner in the shade Bark, and then I went in with the Dose of Colors liquid lipstick in the shade Sand and just tapped it out. So, anyways, that is going to be the end of my video. I hope that you guys enjoyed. I know that this was kind of, I feel like I was kind of more sitting and talking with like a friend with the way that I filmed this video. But I hope that you guys enjoyed, and let me know if you picked up either one of these products, if any of these products interested you, or if you were just skipping on all of them and saying I'm saving my money, because, you know, that's an option too. Anyways, I've got to go film a haul video and a Skims try-on video. So I hope that you guys enjoyed, and I hope that you guys will give this video a thumbs up if you did enjoy it. And don't forget to go follow me on Instagram and Poshmark. I will have those listed down below. Let's talk in the comments, and I hope that you guys will subscribe and click that little notification bell so that you're notified every single time that I upload. And yeah, that is going to be it. So anyways, I will talk to you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.